Hi guys, in this video I'm going to talk about the certificate equivalency process. So basically this certificate is needed for you to prove that your degree, bachelor's or master's that you have done from your own country is up to the standard of UAE. Basically आपकी डिग्री UAE के स्टैंडर्ड के हिसाब से इक्विवेलेंट है कि नहीं. So the process looks like, first of all, you need to apply on the link that I have provided in the description. You can also see that link over here. Now, there are different things that you have to consider. First of all, your degree should be regular degree, like no online and no distance education degrees are accepted apart from few from UK, US, New Zealand and Australia. And if your degree has been earned outside of these countries, then you have to make sure that your university or college is listed on MOE's website. I am going to share the list of universities in India because I know certainly where that I can find, so I will share that. Otherwise, you will have to go to MOE's link to find out the list of universities that are accredited, that are recognized by UAE. So university has to be listed there. There is a part of this process where you have to get the genuinity letter. Now, genuinity letter, when you get from your university, if your degree is from a list of countries that I will share in the description again, then you don't have to do that because the ministry corresponds with the university in your country directly. If your degree has been earned from any other country from that list that I'm going to share, then there is a different process that you have to get the genuinity letter from your embassy, and that I will share in a while. So the list of documents that you need for bachelor's degree, अगर आप अपनी bachelor's degree के लिए equivalent certificate दे रहे हैं, the list of documents are attested original degree certificate, attested transcripts. So पूरी bachelor's degree का जो एक consolidated marksheet है, you have to get that attested. वो अटेस्ट कहाँ से करवाना है उसके लिए हमने एक अलग वीडियो बनाया हुआ है, यू कैन चेक दैट वीडियो. Your high school certificate has to be attested, and then you have to obtain a genuinity letter obtained from the respective embassy in UAE. So let's say if the degree has been issued from India, then you have to go to the Indian embassy here and get the genuinity letter from the embassy. Then you need a UAE visa copy, your Indian identity card copy. Now, when you create an account on MOE's website, let's say if you opt for this service called Equivalency Certificate on MOE's website, you create an account and you upload all these documents, in which genuinity letter is the key document. Now, what does the process looks like for genuinity letter? For genuinity letter, you have to go to the embassy. If you are in UAE, then you will go to this BLS office, and you go there and you apply for the genuinity letter from your university. They will ask for the documents like your degree, copy of your degree, copy of your transcripts, and then they will ask you to submit a form. You submit that form, and then what the embassy over here does is they correspond with your university. Let's say if your degree is from University of Delhi, the embassy over here will send an email to University of Delhi with all your details, and then University of Delhi will reply to them saying that yes, that degree is verified, like you have done your qualification from this year to that year, and you have studied all these modules, and your transcripts are genuine. So once your university sends that letter, that reply to the Indian embassy in UAE, then Indian embassy will create a genuinity letter. A genuinity letter along with that email that they received from your university, both the things are then given directly over here to MOE, Ministry of Education. So that is what you need as a key document to be attached in this whole equivalency process. So once you upload all your document, I think the fees over here from Ministry of Education is about 100 dirhams, and then they provide you with the equivalency certificate. अभी आप जेन्युइनिटी लेटर जब आप देते हैं उसके साथ एक बहुत ही इंपॉर्टेंट डॉक्यूमेंट है जो मैंने अभी पहले मेंशन नहीं किया, दैट इज़ योर इमिग्रेशन रिकॉर्ड. दे वांट टू मेक श्योर दैट यू हैव डन योर क्वालिफिकेशन when while you were there in your country. So let's say if you should be in India, by the time you have done your qualification, they will ask for the exit and entry stamp. वो इमिग्रेशन का एक रिकॉर्ड होता है, they will see that, and then if everything is okay, your university is in the list of university universities and then genuity letter is there or your documents are there, then it should be all right, and then they will give you equivalency certificate within 30 days. Now, there are some exemptions, let me tell you, because I've already told you there are a list of countries that I'm going to give you where the Ministry of Education corresponds to the university straight away, and also top 100 and 200 universities worldwide where you do not have to obtain the genuity letter. If your university is under top 100 and top 200 ranked, internationally ranked university, then you do not have to obtain that. And then also if your degree is from UK, US, New Zealand, Australia, Canada, then there is a very smart way where the government actually just corresponds with the chip or something. They verify the degree, and then therefore genuity letter is again is not required. If your country is not in the list that I'm going to give you, then you will have to go to the embassy and get a genuity letter from the embassy. So the first step is you opt for the service on MOE's link that I have provided. Then you put all the documents in there, and all the documents, within all those documents there are two key documents that takes a lot of time, which is the genuity letter from your embassy and the immigration record. And if you provide all the documents, then it's a matter of 30 days. There is one more thing, like there's a service that's called data flow, which works for Ministry of Education. So if you do not want to go to the embassy and take the genuity letter, you go for this data flow option. There are two options. First, you yourself go to the embassy and get this thing done. If not, then you can opt for this agency called data flow. Now data flow ka bhi link मैं आपके साथ share कर दूंगा. You click on that, and then data flow corresponds with the universities, and the outcome comes fairly quick, as if you imagine yourself going to the embassy and getting it done. Data flow guarantees that they will get the outcome within 30 days, and with that outcome they don't give you any letter. They correspond with the Ministry of Education that yes, we have verified the degree, it was been issued from an accredited university, therefore that gets you in a good position to apply for the equivalency certificate. So after doing all that, when you are collecting all your documents, you're getting genuity letter, you're getting immigration record, and you're getting all your documents attested along with your consolidated mark sheet, then you get the equivalency certificate. For master's degree, there are a couple of documents that you need to provide on the top of bachelor's degree. Let's say they ask for your well, these are for Asian and African degrees, yeah. So attested original diploma certificate, your attested transcripts, attested higher secondary certificate, attested high school certificate, genuity letter obtained from the respective embassy in UAE, passport copy, UAE visa copy, and Indian identity card copy. Well, if you have done, let's say, a master's degree, then in some cases, let's say if it's research based degree, they will ask for master's thesis also, like the thesis that you have done. So that can be an additional requirement based on your degree, and from wherever you have done that, the ministry may ask for the thesis that you have written for your master's degree, and that applies for only master's cases. Master's degree may also, you will have to attach a bachelor's degree attested. Yeah, so they want to make sure that your bachelor's degree is attested, and then on the top of that you have to attach all the relevant documents for your master's degree. So this is what the process looks like. I am going to share all the links that I spoke about in the description. Click on that link and see how it goes for you. And I hope that you will be really successful in gaining the equivalency certificate that you would need to get the teacher's license here. Let's say teacher's permit here. So teacher's permit is altogether a different process that we have explained in a different video. This is the equivalency certificate process that I have seen people spending about 5 to 6 months even on gaining that equivalency certificate. So you get the job or you are still giving interviews. Let's say equivalency certificate is one thing that takes a lot of time. So the moment you get the job, you should start this process. So within 6 months you have your equivalency certificate, because आपकी जब जॉब लगती है उसके बाद आप यहाँ आते हो, प्रोविजनल सर्टिफिकेट, आपको प्रोविजनल लाइसेंस मिलता है. तो प्रोविजनल लाइसेंस मिलने के बाद you only have 1 year to gain your full license, and within that they will ask for the equivalency certificate. So it's better to get the equivalency certificate, apply for it well in advance so that you have that, and then you apply. And the best part, for everything that I have mentioned over here, you do not need to go anywhere. Yes, for the embassy, yes, you have to go to the embassy and apply for the equivalency certificate. Rest, everything is online. You pay online and you get the report online, you get the certificate online as well. So this was everything about equivalency certificate in a nutshell. And if you need to know anything more about this process or anything that I have missed, please ask your questions in the comments below, and I will try to answer you as quickly as possible. And not to forget, we also have a joining feature on our channel. So there are like 3 tiers that you can opt for, and you can see what all is included. And I will also mention the link for you to join our channel in the description. You join us, and then you'll be able to have one-on-one conversation with me or Priya about your experience and qualifications, and how we can support you in your desire to come here and work in UAE. All right, so we wish you all the very best. If you like this video and if you find this video useful, please like, subscribe and share, and we wish you all the very best for your job hunt. Adios.